What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have some news for you guys and it's from WCCF Tech, and again it's Intel, and the news is not good for Intel 13 and 14 gen CPU consumers. If you are one of them, then you probably know about the defective chip and overheating and over voltage issues that consumers are facing, and some of them are facing permanent damage of their processors. It's been more or less a year and the issue still persists, and the BIOS update and the microcode patch, but the issue still persists. And in my previous video I mentioned that the number of defective CPUs are much higher than they are telling you guys. 50%, it's more than that. As I said, that it may be up to 60, 70, and even 80% of the CPUs that are defective. And Intel themselves mentioned that the issue is not only overvolt but also oxidation, and I also said that they are not going to recall the CPUs at all. And now in this news they confirm my prediction, so let's go through the news and see what they are saying or what not. And I have linked my previous video below so you can check and confirm my prediction. Okay, so here is the title: Intel denies possibility of 14 and 13 gen CPUs recall amid heightened consumer woes from instability issues. 65-watt and above CPUs affected. Intel has responded to the most awaited questions surrounding their 14 gen and 13 gen CPUs instability fiasco. But the looks of it, the company looks clueless. They also said that there is no halt in sales and confident that the micro patch addresses the issue. But the crashes, instability, and performance issue present in Intel 14 and 13 gen CPUs are bothering several consumers out there to point where it is unbearable. Where is where it is unbearable, with game studio, retailers, and even professionals from the community coming out expressing their resentment against the issue. And the Team Blue responses to the issue is making the problem even more complex than ever. And it looks like the new set of replies by the company of questions posed by the Verge show that Intel is not only clueless but negligent as well. First of all, upon asking whether Team Blue plans to implement a recall, the firm has straight up denied rumors, claiming that they are not taking and won't take a business hit. So, in simple, the damage done to the CPU is the consumer headache now, not theirs anymore, and is what basically they are saying. And these are the questions asked by the Verge. Will Intel issue a recall? No. Has Intel halted sales and or performed any channel inventory recalls while it validates the update? Intel, no. Will Intel extend its warranty on these 13 and 14 gen ports, and for how long? No answer yet. Given how difficult this issue was for Intel to pin down, and what proof will consumer need to share to obtain an RMA, and how lenient will Intel be? And still no answer. Upon asking about RMA and servicing procedures, Intel declined to comment on the matter and didn't even bother to answer the recent RMA rejection on the unstable chips. But they also disclose which products were affected, and here is what they have to say. Intel Core 13 and 14 gen desktop processors with 65 or higher base power, including K, KF, KS, and 65-watt non-K variants, could be affected by the elevated voltages issues. However, this does not mean that all processors listed are or will be impacted by the elevated voltage issue. In terms of asking about the end or at least a mitigation for the problem, Intel revealed that they are confident that the upcoming microcode patch will be an effective solution, potentially putting the end to the problem, or whether a simple microcode will fix it. So in short terms, right now Team Blue is completely clueless and is hanging to a rope, hoping that the microcode will fix the problem or else all will be stumble. However, existing users will need to implement BIOS update once available. Team Blue didn't answer whether they will extend warranty servicing on the affected unit, and neither did comment on the general RMA process required to return the CPUs affected by the instability problem. This shows that either Intel has left its consumers in the void. Here is the timeline of Intel CPU's issue, how Team Blue has switched up the statement and the way they have dealt with the problem. So first it was appeared December 2022 out of video memory issue, and in multiple AAA games, Callisto Protocol, Hogwarts Legacy, The Last of Us, and in April 2024, NVIDIA issued this formal statement that the stability issue are not related to its GPU but rather Intel CPUs. And if we fast forward here, July 2024, Gamer Nexus highlight a potential oxidation defect being a problem with a certain batch of Intel 13 and 14 gen CPUs that might lead to instability problems. And again, they are now saying that we are going to push the microcode patch so that the issue is resolved, but I don't think so. I think they are lying again and covering up something. So, given that Arrow Lake, the stock CPU release is right around the corner, the situation is deteriorating with the day passing, and Intel might have hit a nail in the coffin in terms of consumer reputation in the recent development. We can only hope that a microcode patch fixed the problem, but by the looks of it, the situation is a whole lot worse. Just as I said, they are lying, and I don't think so that there is any fix rather than accepting that their chips are defective. So, yeah, that's it for today, guys, and I will see you in the next video.